Welcome, my fellow fume heads. Today, Amanda and I, she's not here now, but she'll join us later for her thoughts. We're going to be discussing Montale's Intense Cafe. Brand new release from the house. And I love releases like this because another fragrance rock star is born. Yeah. This stuff is great. I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, I think very highly of this one. I cannot wait for cooler weather to see how this one plays out then, because it's going to be perfect. Perfect cooler weather type of fragrance. Absolutely love this stuff. Now, let's talk about what I get out of this. For me with this fragrance, I get a mixture of coffee, rose, and amber, but it's a lot more than just that. At the top of this, I get the coffee, and I love it. Very noticeable and very natural. Along with that, I get the rose, and I love the rose in this as well. It doesn't go overly feminine. It just adds a beautiful, sweet character with this blend. Very sensual, as others have mentioned. And the amber in this. The amber for me pulls off this cocoa vanilla type of vibe. And it doesn't get too heavy, it doesn't get real syrupy, lends itself more to the drier, fluffier side of the track. Now let's talk about the amber in this fragrance. For me, there is this intoxicating nuance that flows through this fragrance that I absolutely love. And when we're talking about an amber cord, they can be constructed in many different ways. But for me, there is a very important part of the amber cord in this fragrance that it just wouldn't be the same without, and that's ambergris. It adds this slightly sweet, funky, animalic twist with this blend. Kind of boozy as well, but when we're talking boozy, I'm not talking about like hard liquor type of booze. I'm talking more like beer, alcohol, microbrew type of booziness. What the ambergris in this reminds me of, very much so, is the ambergris used in 24 Platinum by Scent Story. Very similar with that. And if you saw that review and saw how I describe ambergris, how it comes off to me in that fragrance, well, it does the same in this. It kind of has, well, if you've ever like woken up the next day from a kegger party and you have that sweet, funky smell of stale beer around the room, that's kind of what it's like. Not exactly, but similar to that for me. Now let's talk about projection and longevity. Longevity with this one is excellent. It just keeps going and going. And projection, this one sits about average, and I love that as well. I don't have to worry about gassing anyone out. I don't got to worry about offending anyone. It gets noticed. It does its job. Perfect. Now, let's talk about the coffee, because a lot of people complain that they don't get coffee for very long in this scent. I get about 3 to 4 hours out of the coffee, and then after that, the ambergris becomes more dominant along with that cocoa vanilla for the remainder of the time that this is on my skin. And for people, I don't know, the way I read that when I hear sometimes people complaining about the coffee, I'm just thinking to myself, if you just wanted to smell like coffee, just buy some coffee essential oil. Problem solved right there. Because to me, a fragrance is supposed to be a creative blend of notes. And I think the creative blend with this one is fantastic. Absolutely love the way the artwork they did with the blend of notes in this scent. Just beautiful. Gorgeous stuff. But that is a very good tip though. If you just want to smell like coffee, get some essential oil. It's pretty good stuff. Now, if you ask me what this scent reminds me of, it kind of reminds me of a mixture of coffee, Noir de Noir from Tom Ford, and 24 Platinum from Scent Story. You mix those three things together, and well, you might just have a pretty awesome microbrew. Now, let's find out what Amanda thinks about this one. Look who it is!
Yay!
It's Amanda!
Yay!
Ready to give us her thoughts on Intense Cafe.
Yeah.
She actually has worn this one, so...
I did wear it.
Yeah? What are your thoughts on it?
It does smell like coffee.
Yeah?
Like you got hit with like a big bag of coffee.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It is nice. Well, especially since I'm a coffee drinker.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yep. So, but it does have long, long, long wear. Holy crap.
Yeah.
I mean, I wore it and I think I totally forgot about it, that I had it on, and then we were going to try other stuff on at work, and I'm like, hold on, I still smell it, and it smells like a really good chocolate too at the same time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I asked a lot of people at my first job, and a lot of the guys liked it, but they all had this, I don't know what that note is, that kind of, like, there's something about it that has something in it that just, I can't put my finger on.
Maybe it's the ambergris.
Who knows what it was,
yeah.
But I asked 2 guys and 2 girls, and they're all like, I really like it, but I don't know what that is that I like about it. And it has something that's just different, so.
It's got that seductive factor about it.
That's probably why.
That only ambergris can bring.
Yeah, that's probably why these 2 other guys at the place I was working at were all laughing and giggling and stuff. Who knows? You guys are weird. The animalic smell, I guess, got them all like, I don't know.
I really didn't notice it at first, but like halfway through my day, as the scent was progressing, all of a sudden I was just getting hit with it. It just, the ambergris in this just floats around my body, creates this aura, and I just smell it the whole entire time. And it just hit me, pow, in the face, and I was immediately reminded of 24 Platinum. Just boom, holy smokes, wow. I was like, yeah, I love this stuff.
I don't know, I didn't really get the sense that, I mean, I knew it was clingy to the body, but I don't know, I just couldn't really smell like it was coming off.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah,
like,
that's right. She said she couldn't pick up on it, where like me, holy smokes. I mean, I could totally smell myself the entire time, not just little whiffs here and there. It just envelops me. But it stays close, because people weren't, you know, like if I was a beast, they would definitely complain at work. Because they do.
Yeah. No, since, like, for me being in, like, I mean, it's not totally closed in or anything, but it's not like it's extremely wide either.
Yeah.
But a lot of them couldn't tell I had that on unless I go, hey, can you smell this and tell me what you think?
Yeah.
So then that's when they'll start saying something. So, but no, I didn't come off being like I had something extremely like
potent on,
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, the first initial blast of that coffee, I was like,
yeah, it's delicious though.
So
it's flipping delicious. This is definitely
brewed the
if I was to do like a top gourmand scent for cooler months, this is definitely making that list, man. Yeah. What would you rate this? Would you give it top shelf, bottom shelf, or junk drawer?
Well, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Oh, I definitely wouldn't put it in the bottom junk drawer, but I'd probably put it on the middle shelf.
Middle shelf?
Yeah.
This is top shelf stuff, lady.
Well, I mean, it's not like it's so, like, I gotta be able to smell it. Like, I gotta have it where it's engulfed.
You need to put more on then.
I think so. Maybe. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's good, but it's not like it's like, oh my god, I have to have it. Like, you know? Because I was thinking like the Pure Havana or something like that kind of has
That's gross. I don't like that stuff.
Well, then maybe we need to reevaluate something here. But I don't know. I like the coffee smell, but I like that chocolate too. But I don't. I like the longevity of the fact that it, you know, it lasts all day long, which is what a good quality should be for what I think anyway.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just not like I'd wear it every day either.
Yeah.
You know. So that's just my opinion. So I'd put it on the middle shelf for myself. It's there. I'd wear it, but not every day.
So Amanda's kind of I'm thoroughly excited about it. Absolutely love it. Beautiful stuff. Mm-hmm. She would say so too. She's lying to you. Don't believe her.
Right.
That's it, guys. We're running too long. Mm-hmm. We gotta go. Thank you for tuning in.
That's right. And we will see you on the next video.
That's right.
Bye.